Hey everybody, welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're back with another Lego City update here for you. We're going to go over some of the future plans for the city, and then we've got a lot of minifigures, the plates. We've been traveling recently, so we've got some new sets that kind of do something within the Lego room, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I know it's been a minute since the last Lego City update, but as you saw, we went to a few Lego conventions here and there, and done some Lego shopping, and some other miscellaneous travel around and everything. So now that we're kind of settled back in, we've picked up a number of sets, like I said there, and have a number of minifigures, and we've got some big news to share with everybody. I kind of want to go over some of the future plans of the Lego City, so it might be a little bit more vlog style today. And check out our Willie's Jeep review there, the Bricks at War custom set, official Lego bricks, but again, just kind of a custom vehicle. Check that out. Right after we did that, we got our second custom minifigure. Like I said, I signed up for like their monthly custom minifigure subscription just to kind of see how it goes for a little bit here. And we got the second one. The one we got for signing up was Oppenheimer, here kind of with the custom printed figure, this tile there, and another custom tile. The new one we got, you can see this is Edward the Black Prince for March of 2025, even though it's April when I got it. Here's like the custom print of him. I don't know too much about him there, but here he is in his own little bubble. Let's take a quick look at that. I mean, the front looks pretty good, but otherwise, I couldn't tell you that this was Edward the Black Prince if you would have told me this was. Underneath, let's see, you've got him kind of with some mutton chops there. Probably would have liked it a little more if it was like him with the crown or something. That could have been cool. But then that raises the question, what am I going to do with these minifigures? I thought about just like putting them all on this plate for now here, and just kind of doing that until I run out of space. So that might be the play here. Oh, looks like he does come with a little Lego sword as well. But until I can decide what to do with it otherwise, so we'll just kind of doing something like this for now. So we'll see if this continues to grow, or again, if you have any ideas, let me know. We need to do something with Willie's Jeep here and our American soldier, so let's see if we can find a place for them somewhere in the city. Thinking somewhere over in the nature area for now, as that's kind of been our dumping ground, unfortunately, until we kind of get to working on that. More on that later. But let's see if we can find a spot. I'm thinking maybe over with Johnny Thunder and stuff. There we go. We've just kind of placed him next to Johnny Thunder in the old school Adventurers Scorpion Tracker. And then you've got Willie's Jeep with Willie out front there. So I think that looks okay for now. Again, looks a little messy, but we've got other kind of recreational vehicle type things. So maybe the Jeep's out here hanging out with Johnny Thunder as well. Next set we need to take a look at here is this May the 4th Be With You promo, and we did a review on as well. The problem is I don't know what to do with display sets like this, especially Lego Star Wars. As you can see, our display space is kind of limited here at the moment. You can see last year's gift with purchase is hanging up on top of an old PlayStation 4 there, so we're limited on space unless we really start clearing some of these other things out, but that's on the to-do list as well. But I think we'll just maybe put them over here for now. And there you go. They get to hang out next to Emperor Palpatine and all that. Again, maybe not the ideal solution, but it'll have to do for now. We did decide to put one of the clone cadets just in our city here as well. Looks like this guy's about to be in for a bad time, but just wanted to have a fun minifigure integrated with all the other ones there. Just like we have our Blue Milk Luke over here, hanging out front of the city. So we've got a bunch of minifigures over here we need to find a place for in the Lego City. Some we picked up from Brick Slopes and some of the other conventions we've been to, or other ones we've picked up other places as well. So let's see if we can find a place for some of these somewhere in the Lego City. I had to come back around to the back of the city here to place most of these, as it's a little more barren over here as opposed to right up front. So we'll put a nice Superman back here with his dual molded legs just hanging out like he does in the new movie coming out here. This guy just kind of walking down this way, and Obadiah. So kind of like a secondary heroes meet up, because again, we were talking about earlier, might end up putting the X Mansion right there, so that'll kind of make sense with all of that happening. So we'll put Rhino over there. We'll put the Chili Pepper Lady just over here. Same with this little plushy girl or whatever. And that just leaves this cool Riddler with kind of the different colored arms and legs. So we'll just kind of put him right over there. And then we've got a War Machine kind of from Avengers Endgame with the suit, or the different, like, time travel suit or whatever they call it. So we'll put him over here, hanging out near the Daily Bugle. We'll go ahead and put these two fine characters somewhere in the nature area. And I think, let's see if we can add some more detail to this area of the city as well today. Because you can see we have a lot of foliage over here with details we've put in. But this section over here needs a little bit more and some more green plate. So maybe we can tackle that today too. Alright, so regarding what's next. So first, the big announcement. Let's go ahead and start with that. So, long followers of the channel know that we've been saving the old fishing store for a very special occasion here on the channel. And we brought it out and moved it up in the queue as it's going to be one of the next buildings we build in the city, followed by the X-Men Mansion, as suggested as well, because of our Marvel and superhero folks that we got going on. But we finally hit monetization here on YouTube, which means we can make a small bit of money off of some of the videos we make now. So it's an exciting time here as it's the next big step for Old Mountain Bricks, and we've been working on it for about a year and a half there. So in order to hit that goal, I have to say a big thank you to everyone who supported the channel thus far. Every view, every like, every comment always helps us out. So if you enjoy what we're doing, make sure you continue to watch our videos. Check out some of our old videos as well there, as it continues to help us out. But it means a lot, and we're really excited for the next stage of Old Mountain Bricks here. So we're going to celebrate with doing my white whale set I've been wanting to build ever since I bought it back in 2017, which is the old fishing store. Just one of the best Lego idea sets I've ever seen. So I'm excited to finally build that and then add it into our Lego city. Previously talked about, we kind of saved a space over here for it. It's going to go right on this corner right here. We'll move a couple of those little things out of the way, but I think it's going to be really nice and start kind of pulling the beach area together just a little bit more there. So once we do that, that'll take up a good little bit of time. We'll retailor the beach a little bit. We've got some other details I've been saving for that special occasion as well there. So we'll make sure the beach is looking real nice when that time comes there. So be on the lookout for that. So after that, like I said, the next thing is going to be the X-Men Mansion. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of planning on that. I've been a little torn on doing that or not, or even doing like the Botanical Garden or the Grand Emporium we just picked up, an older modular building. Is the X-Men Mansion is a base plate and a half. The same with the Botanical Garden, when the average modular building is one base plate, like all of this stuff here. So we'll need to find a place for that to go. The Ghostbusters HQ is a base plate and a half. So the good news is it can probably squeeze in somewhere around here if we do it the right way. So we would have to put it like in that back corner over there or somewhere along the back. I know a lot of folks have said wanted to see these buildings put toward the back because they're so tall, which makes sense. But I've liked them front and center there, but we might need to. The problem is we're already starting to run out of space a little bit. If we fill up the back with these buildings, we're going to be stuck having to put like just base plate and a half buildings over here. So this is 3 base plates. So we could put like the X-Men Mansion there and then like the Botanical Garden, but then it's on a corner, so it's kind of weird depending on what you put where. So that's why putting things like the Assembly Square, which is in the back there, is a base plate and a half as well, makes sense to do something like that. Okay, so last thing, let's see if we can add some more plate over here to kind of improve that. I think we picked up some more somewhere. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, we picked up some more plate here, so we're going to take that out, kind of fill in some of the gaps over here, make it look a little bit more like over here, and then eventually make it look more like over here. So let's see how far we're able to get today on that. already a lot better. You can see we kind of filled in all this plate here and kind of started to go around the bend. We put a little bit of texture is what I call it, just putting like these 1x2s, 1x4s and various patterns there just to kind of give it a little bit more. We did the same thing over here, but then put more like vegetation on top, which we'll eventually get to over here. We're just kind of waiting to see what's going to become over in this corner. I basically need to get a custom base plate to kind of fill up the rest of this table here. Over here, I put some of those little like custom bricks that we got, like the Brick Slopes one and the Old Mountain Bricks one, and other tiles I picked up from other creators or other Lego sets. This corner is going to be a whole other project at some point because it needs to go around this corner to get into the train yard, which is going to stay. But this little bus station / train station is probably going to go at some point, but it's just kind of been used as filler at the moment. Same with the other side of the curve. I'd like to do something a little bit more over there, but we'll just kind of have to see what that starts to turn into. I'll try and show a before and after picture of this area if I have it. Here is before and after. But we'll go ahead and stand up a couple more minifigures here, and we should be pretty good here. A nice improvement for the Lego City. Every little bit helps. I think that's going to do it for today, everybody. Again, a big thank you to everyone who watches our videos and leaves comments, leaves likes on the videos. It just means a lot to us. And we're excited to keep bringing you even more in the future, so make sure you subscribe to Old Mountain Bricks. But again, leave a comment if you have any suggestions for the Lego City here. Until next time, thanks for coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.